What's going on, everybody? Tarkov, Gamer guys. Jumping into another Escape from Tarkov video. Today, got a little weapon testing for you. So, I've been seeing a lot of folks talking about the VSS. Transparently, this is not a gun in previous wipes that I had run a lot. A few wipes ago, man, quite a while ago, this was one of those guns that absolutely ran the meta. AS-Val, VSS, somewhat interchangeable. This is a gun that has gotten a lot of focus and was certainly the meta a while ago. With recoil changes and a few other things, especially also with the drop-off for rounds incorporated, and what this weapon runs, which is 9x39, it kind of moved away. There was a lot that moved away. I feel like this gun kind of got nerfed into the ground a little bit, and it seems like this wipe, with some of the changes and a few things, that it's kind of come back. So I figured, let's give it a run. Let's give it a try. Let's see how it goes. And I've always felt like this weapon was a little bit hard to control. Transparently. And also, I don't ever feel like really gave you the range that it needed, especially when you compare it with some of the other platforms and options that you have in this game. But we're going to give it a fair shake today. You can see we've got two of them built here. If you're not familiar with what we do here on weapon testing, we're going to take a gun, I trick it out essentially to what I like, and I'll talk a little bit about that. But then we go run some raids and we try to get in some PvP. And we see how it performs. We see how it holds up. And I think this will be a fair way to do the test and hopefully enjoy a little bit of PvP action as well. So here's how we've got it set up. This gun, interestingly enough, is there's not a lot that goes into it. I will tell you the hard part about this gun ends up being the option to buy it. Flea market, I think, is a must. I was able to get both of these at the 80 to 90 durability quality for about right around 90K. So the gun about 90K, I slapped, I don't know, probably about 90, maybe a little less than 90K's worth of options as far as our mounts and our TAC 30, SE5. Obviously, we've got the little ability for a foregrip here and through an SE5 on it. So that's kind of how we're sitting. Overall, as far as a build, not a very expensive gun, and you don't have to do a whole lot to it. But you essentially have to mod it just like you would pretty much every other gun. Stock you don't need to change. Pistol grip you don't need to change out. Again, you can throw a few things on here. The 30 rounders are also very expensive. From Purport level 4, they're like 40K or just under 40K. So that ends up being probably the most expensive part about this gun. And this thing will run rounds. 900 rounds per minute is very fast. Very fast. So be prepared with some extra ammo. We're going to be running SP6 today, top loaded with BP essentially. So I've got a stack of BP in my container. Anything that we run through, we'll swap out. So we'll have a mix in there, but SP6 should perform fine. I think BP, SPP, whatever you can get your hands on, PAB9, all of them sit really, really nice. Just to go over some statistics on ammo really quick. SP6 is coming in at 58 damage and 46 pen. BP, 60 damage, 55 pen. PAB9, 62 damage, 48 pen. SPP, 64 damage and 50 pen. And if you want to go SP5, 68 damage and 38 pen. So absolutely, the ammo for this weapon is pretty insane, which is, I think, why in the past it had gotten so much love, because you were dropping people with, if any of the options of ammo you choose, you were absolutely dropping folks. And BP SP6 was relatively available. So we've had a stockpile of ammo. We've been able to kill Sanitar a handful of times and get our hands on some. And like I said, I've been seeing a lot on this gun, so I figured we'd give it a run, and we're gonna give it a try today. I think the other big thing, I just want to call this out. This is a VSS Val TOZ mount. This thing is absolutely awesome and gives you, again, the option to be able to put a foregrip on this, as well as a light laser device combo, whatever you want to do with that. And then I do have this AKCSS, which gives you a couple extra points of ergo. So you can see 55 ergo, actually really like that. Pretty nice handling to be able to do that, interestingly enough. And 52 vert recoil, 135 horizontal. They don't feel terrible. That doesn't sound terrible to me. I did run a few goes of this in the hideout before jumping into this weapon review, and this is absolutely a gun on full auto if you're not crouched that will get away from you. 100%. Okay, so I'm going to kind of keep that in mind. This is definitely going to be probably a gun that we do some quick taps with, unless, again, we're in a crouched position holding an angle, in which case we'll work for some full auto sprays. But the ammo should be good enough that we can do some just kind of taps and take some folks down. So I'm going to head to customs here first. I'm going to be running some dorm room marked and getting into dorms. So we'll see how that goes. Let's get to some raids. All right, let's get to it here. Let's see what we got. Holy rain. All right, I'm going to push left here first. It's always raining. I feel like we had like light drizzle a lot of the weekend here. Wrapping this up on Sunday. Really seeing anybody? One mistake I feel like I might have made is rocking this Gazelle, but I had to use it to get rid of it, so hopefully that doesn't impact. We're gonna check gas here. Is that at me? It's a scab. I don't think that scav shot at me. Scav's not mad at anybody else though either. Maybe he did shoot. I don't know. Alright, we'll check gas here and then just check for Rashala and the boys. That'd be an interesting one to fight, actually. Okay, this scope, that was essentially a hip fire, even though we aimed. This guy killed the scav. Nades for us. Oh, bandage. Alright, well. Fire rate. Insane. You drop that guy like a bag of rocks. The ammo is so good. But you can see, just even in that little clip there, this gun can really get away from you. What I should think about doing is swapping into a different short-range sight. So curious where that guy came from. Up in the rocks like that. I don't imagine. Green flare, huh? The green flare is interesting. The fact that it doesn't do anything is kind of a bust. I really do feel like somebody's here. Probably on 2-story. Second story. Just scavs, maybe? See what else is open here. Anything? That's a scav. Oh. That's a dead player with a tac tech. This guy's on the bridge. No idea if I got this guy.
О, вижу их!
I did not. Good patient play by that guy. The rain, man. And then that scav. That scav got us. Made us basically push into that. Got legged there. Interesting. A lot of damage to body. We're just punching through everything here. Burned a whole bunch of ammo there. How do we kill? Express buckshot. Good patient play by that guy. Okay, so not terrible. I definitely think we got a good test of it that time around. Obviously, we would hope to survive, but that guy had a good patient play, and we fought in the bushes a bit. I am going to, and I meant to show this, I'm going to swap this up. I'm going to put an XPS 3 on it, and I think we take the next run at factory and see how this thing handles. All right, let's give factory a go here. I was going to say not unhappy. Wow. I am not disappointed by the performance here. guy kill this dude? Oh my gosh, he did. Oh. We softened him up. The level 13 got him with the old pistol. Wow. We almost feel like we hurt this guy? Dude, not as much as we thought we did. Having a backpack here would be a good idea. Honestly, I thought I was just gonna die really quickly. That guy's got a nice... I mean, it's got a nice setup here. What ammo you rocking? It's 6.8. Okay. Might come back for this. This is a nice scar. I think he killed somebody down here. Scav for us. Cool. Back for that. Holy stuff on this scav. You're crazy, scav. You're crazy. Still potentially 2 players alive. Drawback. Extremely slow filling mags. I think that is this game, though. I think it just likes to make you slowly fill your mags. Damn. Damn. If I don't reload there, I think I get that guy. GG's. GG's. He had, I'm thinking he's probably running AP. Again, yeah. Yeah, AP in the old umpy. Nice job. Good shots. That was close. That was close. We hit that guy. He's pretty messed up, I bet. We pick up 2 PMC kills there. Thoughts. My thoughts. Ammo's great. I don't feel like it took a ton of hits to drop some guys. That dude there on factory, like, we had to have really screwed that guy up for that pistoling to be able to take him down. I feel like that was really strong. I think we had almost 900 body damage between those players and that scav. I think the ammo performs fantastic. I do think in that last encounter there on that PMC, if the recoil is a little bit more manageable, I'm not saying for sure we kill him, but I think we maybe get another hit or two, which then, of course, with the ammo is a good chance that we're able to take him down. I think the gun is definitely back into a position where it's 100% usable. I just don't know if it stands up to some of the better options. as far as like the the vector, that are just much more controllable. And I think they have the same disadvantages when you go to look at them. I will say a vector or an is significantly cheaper. I think a vector is a better option than that, with a high rate of fire, with some of the same drawbacks as far as range. I think you're going to struggle with this gun a little bit from range. Although we really didn't test any ranged shots, so it's not too fair to say that. But I'm pretty sure the 9x39 has a decent drop off. Like I said, the ammo performs fantastically. The gun isn't like crazy expensive and isn't crazy expensive to mod. I actually really liked it. This is a gun that I'll probably use a little bit more often for some of those mid-range maps. Maybe something like Interchange. I think, again, the struggle with it ends up still being a little bit recoil. If they could take the high jump, because what it ends up doing, and I tested this again in the hideout, I wish I would have captured it, but it jumps and then it sits high on a full, like, 30-round mag jump, essentially. Whereas with some of the other guns, they're going to jump initially for a few shots, and then they're going to settle back in somewhere in between that, usually at a good level. The VSS does not give you that, and can really get away from you on a a full auto burst, which makes it really hard to control. I think if you could learn to kind of tap with this gun, tap, kind of like we did on that first guy in Factory, I definitely think it's definitely playable. It's definitely runnable. If you get used to it, I think you could really do some damage to some folks. And again, the ammo is just so good. I feel like you're piercing in. You're not losing a ton off. You're absolutely gonna shred some folks with SP6, BP, SPP. Pick your poison. You're gonna definitely be able to do some damage. So I liked it. I don't know if again it'll become one of the main guns, but I think this would be a really fun gun to use. Give it a try if you haven't run it in a while, or if you haven't played with it at all, and give it a go. I will tell you, don't do this barter. This feels really bad. Yeah, because that's like 100K by itself. This one probably is reasonable if you want to get a full one. It's about 100K, I think, when it all folds out. No, way more than that. Excuse me. It's like 120. And it doesn't even have the damn... You can trade for the shitty one without half the stuff on it and have to buy the other part. Just go to the flea market, guys. Again, and just look at your total durability on these. Find one of these. Here we go. 77,000 for 86. 85. About 90K is going to get you one that's pretty decent, right? Here's one for 85 that you can get at 90 out of 90. So certainly usable. And again, the rest of the mods are really not too difficult to get your hands on. I liked it. I did like it. I'm actually quite surprised. Again, the big part being, the hardest part about this being is the mags. These are really, really expensive. Looking at 39K for that. SPP, SP6. The nice part is you can buy the ammo. You can get 90 on each reset. You could go SP5 if you really want, and this is uncapped, which is pretty cool. So this is not bad ammo either, to be honest with you. If you want to run it like very bare bones, just buy the gun, slap a SVD low profile mount sight on it, or even a PSO, and have at it. But again, if you get these unlocked, I'm sure these are upper level ammos. Yeah, SPP is level 4. Really, really good ammo. SP6 you can get where? SP6 you can get at Purport level 3. So I like it. If you've had a chance to run it, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. A little bit of a shorter episode, but hopefully for the weapon testing you're enjoying that. Got into some quick PvP, got some kills, was able to run the gun and have a good time. Found an intel that was pretty cool too. So yeah, let me know. More to come. If you have any other suggestions on weapons that you want us to run, drop them down below. We do have a full weapon testing playlist. So if you want to go check some of the stuff out, it ranges over the last couple of wipes. So some of it might be a little bit out of date. Don't rerun all of them. We had a ton of fun on barter only. I'm looking for some more barter only weapons to give a go. I think we also need to probably get in and run. We need to run the big boy sniper rifle, I think, at one point here, and have some fun with this bad Bad Mama Jamma. I've seen some cool stuff with that. But if there's anything else that you want me to try out, I might actually try this SV98 out as well, because that would be that'd be a whole lot of fun. Looking really, really cool. So please let me know down in the comments below. Quick plug, like, comment, subscribe, YouTube algorithm. You know how all that stuff works. If you're just stopping into the channel, we do a whole bunch of other Escape from Tarkov content focused really around a little bit longer play sessions, but we have a hardcore series and we have an escape series, which is a solo standard playthrough. And we just run through on a normal account and kind of show you how we're going to go about doing that and what we're going to focus on, how we get quests done, all that good stuff. So if you're interested in any of that, please check that out. And usually Wednesdays and sometimes on Saturdays or Sundays, we post just some other stuff, fun highlights, weapon testing. We're going to get into some challenge series here as soon as I can finish off getting Kappa. And so we'll be back with some of our Lab Rat series and a few other things that I think folks enjoy for this wipe. And we're very close. So all that being said, I'm going to flash some socials as well. Come check us out live sometime. Links in the description. We got Twitter, Twitch, Discord, TikTok. Want to stay up to date with the channel? Check out our Discord. Give us a follow. Join our little community over there. And if you want to stay up to date with the channel, always post when we're going live. Always post when new videos up. It's a good opportunity to stay with us and engaged. Like I said, come check us out on Twitch sometimes. All that being said, I'm Doc. After Gamer Guys, as always, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next Game of Tarkov video. Peace.